Well, I got like more than 2 hours left on this stream. Maybe not, who knows? How we doing for Maka? Not bad, could be better though. Alright, let me get moving. Grind some hiking trails with me instead. I'm gonna need you to live like instead of all the way on the west coast, I'm gonna need you to move over here to the east coast. Or what if like I do some hiking trails with you in spirit? How you in spirit on the trail? Because I feel like I kind of looked up that website you listed for trails, and I kind of looked at some of the trails here, and I think I can say probably with certainty that we don't have the elevation that you have. So the trails here will be a lot flatter. There are a couple places where there are like lots of hills, but as far as like actual inclines and mountains go, yeah, no. I'm gonna need you to grind your way over to living on the west coast. I lived on the west coast for 7 years. I've done my time on the west coast. East Coast, baby. I lived in Arizona for 7 years in Phoenix. Wasn't that enough? With your nice average highs of like 100 and something every day. And the crazy part was when I lived there, there wasn't a drought, and apparently there's been a drought. Like I left like 24 years ago, and there's been a drought ever since. Holy moly! I like a Korn song. You did your time. I have never listened to Korn, but I'm gonna have to take your word for it. I will say I did go hiking in the mountains once when we were in Phoenix. Left my legs as limp as linguine when everything was said and done. Okay, Arizona is West Coast, but it Nevada are still the only states like that shit. I forgot about New Mexico. Arizona was an experience. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy my time there. It was. The only downside is I'm going to say it was way more violent than it should have been. Speaking of, City, but hey, it was the 90s. Crime was not good in the 90s. I guess my memory of Arizona is people sure did like their guns in Arizona, and they sure did like shooting them. Especially in the air. I think I've had this rant before, but it's like, hey, yeah, you know you shoot your guns up in the air, the bullets have to come down somewhere, and sometimes into people, and it's not good. But it's like, yeah, this is how we bring in the new year. Those aren't fireworks. Exactly, he said, Ty said it. Rude. I was gonna, oh, he didn't go for the Psycho Rage. Go, sir. Alright, you too, Argela. I don't think his shield's up anymore. Let's see. Goodbye. Probably should have eaten him. Well, that's my loss. I'll let you surf. Oh yay! Time for some hot puzzle action. This is what you guys live for, right? Me suffering through these puzzles. Oops. I was supposed to feed them to Gale. Maybe next time. Ooh, Dikajarak. I'll take those. Alright, let's see where this takes me. Okay, going to the left. Oh, how dare you? Oh, I deserve that. Nice try. Oh no. Let's get nice and healed up. Excellent. Ice cream, mind stream. I like that. Rude, wow. I pretend this bird's not annoying at all. Still going? There we go. At least somebody got it. Ah. Surely there'll be no pain and suffering involved. Oh god, camels. These evil ass camel joes over here. Whatever they're called. Okay, everybody's okay after that. Gotcha. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered, save point. Oh no, that poor camel. You know, why do you keep trusting these camels? They're evil. Like that angry red eye. That should be a dead giveaway. You can't trust these camels. I bet they go around when they're not trying to turn people into stoned. They're trying to get people stoned with devil's lettuce and offering children cigarettes. And you trust a camel like that? A camel that offers devil's lettuce to children? Those camels probably wish they could join you. You mean like a negotiation? Oh, jeez, I forgot. I forgot that ISIS is strong versus freaking magic. Someone hell diving in there, you know he's hell diving back there, Dio. Excellent. have here? So Sakura Rage, moderate damage, physical charm random. Definitely not as reliable as that. I think that's slightly worse. Also, we got for physical here. Life gain. Max critical. Not bad. I'll take a great chakra. Ah, nice try. Oh, you stupid Psycho Rage again. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but here I am. Argula, no. Still not ready yet. Of course it'd be that kick. Nah, not me trying to consume it. The heck is over here? Haha, take that. Still not ready. If this doesn't kill it, then I'll just have to see if Archela can consume it. Really? Better safe than sorry. Too big to eat? Nothing's too big to eat in this game. Alright, this place isn't confusing at all. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. That wasn't enough. See if Surf can get it. There we go. Hey, this dungeon is ridiculous. Like, the way we're going, it's gonna be a couple of streams. Gotta go through that other door first. There was like one more door. Yay! Thought you might finish up the game tonight at one point. That's not happening, that's for sure, deal. Like, me too. Oh, they missed one around, it turns. Jump the whammy gun. We're going out of here, quick escape. You did jump the whammy gun, Drew. Boy, I really got out for poor old Gale. Fortunately, Gale wins, because he's still alive. Nice. Thank you, Surf.
We have the advantage. Proceed.
Let's see, what items do we have? Well, we got plenty of chakra pots. Might as well use those. Let's see. How are we doing for mantra? And Argila. Oh, not bad. Still like a million. Still not quite to a million Maka yet. That we can get Vanity, Salvation, and Mana Surge. I might as well finish clearing out this floor. At least we're nice and saved. Big fat nothing, thank you. You should be frightened. Okay, so we're heading up. Alright, let's try this door first. Yay, straight down. Oh, that's nice. It's a good thing I recently saved. Yeah, I haven't tried. I think this might be it. And there we go. There's the chiefness. That's what the Drew's been waiting for all night. A cheap shot like that. Not a Megaten stream. At least you have at least one cheap shot. Have that pre-typed in there. You lost, Dio. The Drew's been waiting all night. It's too soon. How rude. Mmm, tasty. You know, I didn't fix the tasty yet. That's what I've been forgetting. I know I've been forgetting to do something, and it would be the tasty command. It'll be third time's the charm. Sorry guys, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, you jackass. Just in case this doesn't work, it's better to be transformed than not transformed. Ambushing happening here. How rude. I can still use Mind Stream. Got him. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in, Water. How are you doing tonight? And, Dio or Drew, can you give Androgynous Water a shout out, please? Let's see.
I heartily endorse this event or product.
Ah, thank you, Drew. Make sure you guys, if you're not following Androgynous Water, go check out their channel. They were last playing Deathloop. I heard it was a pretty good game. How's the Saga of the Devil going? There are a lot of devils, and they are, they are beating on me, something like that. You're very welcome. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. You're always so sweet again. I appreciate you stopping in. It makes my night. Makes when you're grinding an RPG that's spanking you, having people to talk to makes it a whole lot better. And I don't mind helping out my fellow Twitch streamers. But yeah, the Saga of the Devil is going. You just missed that super cheap shot that I suffered a couple minutes ago. Oh, yay, look how many traps there are. Okay, this one goes to the right. I've heard my partner talk about these games. I think there's a special copy of one of them somewhere. Oh, nice. They're pretty enjoyable. A little bit on the tough side, though. Fair warning. It gets a little bit easier as you get used to the series, but these games, I would say they definitely don't have the quality of life improvements that the newer Megaten games have, such as like I would say everything up like Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5 either Persona 5 Vanilla or even Royale, or Metaphor Refantasia, or the recently released Rydell Remastered. Those games have a ton of quality of life issues that these don't, but these games are still fun. Oh heck, there's even Nocturne, which was remastered a couple years ago. These games are like prepared to only be able to save every so often, and having every so often an enemy gets off an incredibly cheap shot against you, like a relatively weak demon will put your party to sleep, and then it'll have a special move that instantly kills anybody who's asleep. Feels good. Feels good. But if you're like fond of that old school charm and maybe a little bit of that old school jank, these games are still pretty fun. Not like they're impossible to play. It's just when you have something slightly newer, you miss the quality of life stuff. Okay. And there goes Ty back there. The diving sounds like hell. He's having a hell of a time. He sure is. It'd be nice if I could, buy something. Alright, push to the right. So these are from the same universe as the Persona games, you say? Kinda. I need a quick stretch, so let me gather my thoughts while I explain this to you. Let me stretch first. Enjoy my woo-woo. My, not Wawa, my legally distinct Wawa, furry t-shirt here that I picked up at Furrydelphia last week. I support the stretching so much. Stretching, yeah, it feels good. I would say these are from the same franchise of games. So how do I break it down? Close enough? Close enough. Okay, so the Persona games, they're not direct sequels, but they all take place in the same universe, and sometimes there's crossover between the characters. So the Persona games and the Devil Summoner games, that would be like, I think the Devil Summoner, like maybe even Soul Hackers. Definitely the Raito Kuzunowa games and all that. They take place during different time periods, but they're in the same universe. But the other Megaten games, again, it's a franchise. So you have the Shin Megami Tensei games, which are just numbered games, like say Shin Megami Tensei, Shin Megami Tensei 2, Shin Megami Tensei 3, aka Nocturne, Shin Megami Tensei 4, Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's their own thing, and each one of them, they're not direct sequels either. You always have a new protagonist, new setting, new universe, because all these games, for some reason or not, the world's either about to be destroyed or has been destroyed, and you're playing through a post-apocalyptic hellhole and basically deciding the fate of the world. But the larger Shin Megami Tensei franchise, they're like spin-offs. So they're like, what if we take not the same characters, but some of the same concepts and a lot of the same monsters, demons, lore, mythology, and kind of mix them up. So again, that's how you get like Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey or Strange Journey Redux, which some people said like they originally thought was going to be a mainline Megaten game, but it wasn't. Then you have the digital Devil Saga games, which again, they're doing their own thing. This is all, instead of like being very Japanese, this is based on Hindu mythology, but it has the same demons and all that from the series. And then again, you have like Persona and the Raito Kuzunowa games in their own universe. You got the Devil Survivor games. They're doing their own thing over there, and those are tactics-based games. You got what else we got? We got Personas. We got the Raitos. Yeah, I think those are most of the spin-offs. I don't think I missed anything. Dio or the Drew, let me know if I missed anything. But yeah, so Shin Megami Tensei, it's both a series of games and it's a franchise. So much depth to all these. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And again, these are like rarely direct sequels to anything. So you can play any game in this series unless it's a direct sequel. You missed Jack Bros. Yeah, Jack Bros is an NES game, again doing its own thing. I think it's like a platformer or something like that, but it features the Jack Frost, and I guess his brothers, and I guess you got like Pyrojack. Did you mention Devil Survivor? I did mention Devil Survivor. Anything else I missed? Devil Survivor, Demi Kids. Oh, I forgot about Demi Kids. Demi Kids is again same franchise, but I appreciate that, Drew. Same franchise again, but they're taking the demons and Basically, Demi-Kiz is Atlas's answer to Pokemon. Majin Tensei, we didn't get those in the States. What else do we have? Mach X, we didn't get that news in the States, that game in the States either. Don't know what the Majin Tensei game is doing. I haven't checked those out, but I think the, and then there's Megami Tensei, which was like based on a novel that some dude wrote in the 80s. And then Atlas is like, well, let us switch up things so we can claim this franchise as our own. I'm not sure if they have fan translations or not. I haven't played them. Oh God, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, thank you. This is why I'm glad I got you guys around. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is, I don't even know where to put that other than being a Megaten franchise, except that it's like a bit of Fire Emblem, a bit of Shin Megami Tensei. Like, you got some of the moves for Shin Megami Tensei, you got some of the same concepts, but you don't have any of the demons. The monsters are a little more unique, and you got Fire Emblem characters happening too. It's in the franchise, but it's doing its own thing. Like, I don't even know where to put Tokyo Mirage Sessions over there. Water. It's a fascinating game. I recommend anybody play it though. It's out on the Switch. That's a Nintendo game, so I don't think it'll ever be ported to anything else, because it was originally a Wii U game, then it got ported to Switch. And it's got Fire Emblem characters, so that game is not leaving Nintendo consoles, and if you don't have like a Nintendo console, you might have to go sailing to get it, to play it, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it. There were times where I'm like, what the hell am I playing? But I had such a good time with that game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp, FE Encore, that was the Steam, that was not Steam, the Switch one. And I think I got done with the game I was playing early, and I was like, hey guys, hey chat, you mind if I play this game for like an hour to get to my time? And they're like, go for it. And they're like, I don't understand what's happening in this game. And I'm like, that's all right, you don't need to. We're all having a good time here. Where am I now? But if I had to give a favorite game out of this series, I'd say still Strange Journey. Followed by the Shin Megami Tensei 4 duology. Like, when I mentioned that there's sequels, that would be the case. Like, so there aren't too many sequels, but there are a couple sequels that are like, if I correct, yeah, like not Digital Devil Saga, Devil Summoner, the Raido Kuzunoa games. Those are direct sequels. So you got Raido Kuzunoa versus the Soulless Army, and that was Raido Remastered, what just came out. And then you have Devil Summoner 2, Raido Kuzunoa versus King Abaddon. That's a direct sequel. Then you got Shin Megami Tensei 4, and then Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. You got Persona 2. There's Persona 2 Innocent Sin and Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Now, they're not quite sequels. They're more like a duology. It's strange. And I don't want to be mean. Oh, you're not being mean, Dio. I said if I forgot anything, you mentioned that. I think we did get the last Bible series. I think we got like one of them in the game. Yeah, there's always be more to know with things like this, and that's part of the fun. Yeah, so there's a lot of good Megaten stuff out there, and again, unless it's a direct sequel, I would say there's no harm in starting where you want to start. Yeah, it came over as Revelations to Demon Slayer. Yeah, we did get that. Okay, I just walked through that. Okay, I think I made it through. Hello. Did I get a save point? No save point, okay. Okay, fine. But yeah, I think I don't know, I might have Revelations to Demon Slayer. I know I have Demi Kids. And those games are like super rare because they're out of print. They're stupidly expensive on the used markets. Like, my god, I'm like, I think I paid like tens of dollars for like Demi Kids like 20 years ago, and now they're hundreds of dollars. But yeah, I could definitely up in this chat where we just do nothing but talk about Megaten games. So, the Drew or Dio, if Androgynous, if they wanted to get into the series, what would you recommend them start if they were curious? Consume. Hello. To start, yeah, let's keep the conversation going. To start, Megami Tensei. No, seriously, Drew, a game that's in print and easy to find. You know you don't have to stop there. Persona 5 Royal Shin Megami Tensei 5. Would you recommend Vengeance over Vanilla? That's the start. No, I mean, if, you know, stop being disingenuous, Drew. You know damn well what I meant. Or haggle someone for Demi Kids. Demi Kids, what a strange game. I don't think it's very long. Man, I remember those owls. It was like Hoot Hoot or something like that. Those owls were giving me the business when I played that game. I was like, Hoot Hoot, no! I heard Vengeance is better, but I haven't played it. But yeah, Vengeance. Only reason I would recommend Vengeance over Vanilla SMT5 is SMT5 was a Switch exclusive. It ran like ass sometimes. And also you're limited to the Switch, where with Vengeance, it's on all consoles. There's not an ingenuous bone in my body. You lies. Oh yeah, that too. Since the Dio is a good baby, I would go with his suggestions. Yeah, you can't go wrong. I mean, SMT5 Vengeance, you can find it on any system. Same with Persona 5 Royal, any system you want to. Persona 4, oh, even Persona 3 Reload, any system, that'd be good too. I mean, or if you're more like action, you prefer a little bit of action in your games, there's always Rydal Remaster, which just came out. It's quite good. Oh, she was like, talk to the hand. Wow. Are you seeing this? Persona 3 Reload is the serious answer. Thank you, Drew. I knew you had it in you, a serious answer. We're playing the slap game again. We are. What an amazing game. That's all I'll say. Yeah, that was an amazing game. My only wish that we weren't suffering through sound quality issues. Poor CeeLo, he's so far behind. I like how he's the only one recovering HP. He's not even freaking in the party. Dancing all night? Do not play dancing all night. I beg of you. For your own sanity, don't do it. You need that deep lore on Kanamine Kitchen. You really don't. All you need to know is, you don't need to know anything. I need to worry about it. Don't think about it. Ever. That sure was a game that happened. That I was forced to play through for this blog and your entertainment multiple times. Because you guys are monsters. And I believe my title for my article was "Don't Dance All Night," and I stand by that. I stand by that. Are you not entertained? I mean, I guess you guys are. Serve no. I thought that would finish it. Okay, definitely going to the red barrier. I just wanted to see what was back there. Oh, great, another hunt. I have no idea. Oh, never mind then. I guess we gotta come back to that one, if ever. Yeah, it's not happening. this thing? I fully accept that I know nothing. Ah, no worries. It's a fun series. I am enjoying the sick guitars though. Yeah, if you like guitars, this series is pretty good for it actually. Like really good for it. My God. Okay, so we got music. At the very least, you know nothing about the games, you can always enjoy the music. Chat, Drew, Dio, you got any recommendations? What is your favorite Megaten soundtrack? Unless the answer is all of them, which is the correct answer. but if you had to choose a favorite, for me, man, that is a tough call. Persona 5? Yeah, it's got that nice acid jazz. I get super fond of, me personally, a lot of like Persona 4, Shin Megami Tensei 4, a really good soundtrack too. I'm torn. I think I am really liking Shin Megami Tensei 5 soundtrack. Especially if you're like looking for, I went backwards, those nice guitar riffs. Raito Kuzuno, the Raito Kuzuno games are really good for that. More so Raito Kuzunoa versus King Abaddon. But they're all great. You almost can't go wrong. Objection! You got an ejection, Drew? I always say the whole title. I don't feel like saying the whole title. Why don't you make me, tough guy? Okay, how about this? If Warder wants me to say the whole title, I will say the whole title. I want you to be happy you have everything you could possibly need always. Is that for me or for like the chat in general? Alright. Magic repel. Oh, screw you, yeah. Okay, I will say the whole title. So if you want a game with some sick guitar riffs, you should definitely try the soundtrack from Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2, Raito Kuzunoa versus King Abaddon. There, I said the whole title. Yeah, happy? Yeah. You happy, Drew? Oh yeah, I just eat it. Like that, jeez. Goodbye. No! Demon camels. Ha ha ha! You missed, you demonic camels. This dungeon right here. Thank you, CeeLo. Again, I have been told his name is pronounced Cielo. I am calling him CeeLo. See, he likes it. He liked it so much he increased his own luck. Dang, they really are camels and they make the camel sound. They sure do. They're bad camels and you shouldn't feel bad for them. Love it. Right there with starting with the bullshit. Yeah, we're not doing that again from last time. I had something that was reusable. Because I am running out of items. That's not it. Let's not risk it. Because I haven't saved in a while. Yeah, a bunch of these. Hello. That'll work. I forgot I have all these items in here. Let's see. Set. Patra. Consume. Iron stomach. Not using that at the moment. Escape. Let's see, this allows you to save any time or only at specific points. Specific points, otherwise, that wouldn't be so bad having, being suddenly murdered. Would not be so horrible. Yeah, I need to find a save point, like, ASAP. Let's see. No, I don't have it. First, only Argila has it. Alright, we're gonna... That keeps happening. See how that works. Oh, right back at the beginning. Thank you. All right, let's see. Gotta figure out this puzzle. That's nice. Yeah, we know what we're doing here. Goodbye. Not risking it until I find a save point. Have I touched this one? Whoops, all bosses, no save points. Pretty much, Dio. Let's see, where have we been this time? Okay, new path. Looking a bit hopeful, I think. Let's just keep going. And door. Yeah, we're out of here. Now there's two of them. Oh, he brought a friend. Yeah. This quick escape still works though. I love the long stretches here, without the chance to save at all. And do not underestimate how long the dungeon in this game is. Oh, that's nice.
Fatality.
Yep. Oh, this is already coming in handy. Serves down, serves up. I should do my girl like that. Cowabunga. After she sacrificed Daw, they're all like, nope, Screw her. Oh, set even further back. Thank you. There we go. Good lord. Do I get a save point? They're like, nah. Yeah, you think I'm taking a chance? Heck no. I appreciate this game letting you run for hours, for multiple floors or multiple puzzles without a break of any type. Seems like one heck of a maze. Yeah, I've been on this maze for like multiple Saturdays. I gotta tap out. Alright, Drew. Well, thanks for stopping in. Have a good night, and hopefully I will see you for tomorrow's much shorter stream as I play an even harder game. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
There's the Psycho Rage. Oh, someone's having a good time back there with Helldivers. Man. I'm a little mind screen. Long critical. Oh. That's not a physical attack. That's right, you should be frightened. Oh goodness, I would kill for a save point. Just a little bit of save point, like, you know, I've been playing this game for hours. I haven't had a save in a while. Nothing like a creeping sense of dread. The stream suddenly became a no saves run. Yeah, it did.
Asphincter says what?
This is what you meant by quality of life, huh? Exactly. Like, you know, like, say you wanted to take a break or anything, you'd at least do a quick save. And that's just torture, or at the very least, not being given the ability to save anywhere. Again, you at least, at a bare minimum, like, quick saves. Yeah, this game is, like 20-something years old at this point, so, I mean, I can only do so much griping. Oh no, I'm about to be Xanadude. That actually wasn't too bad. Do we get one more? Got him. Oh man. I gotta get rid of them. They're too dangerous. As much as I would love to feast. Why are we still having reinforcements? What the hell is this? This game, like, looked at me in particular, and said, "Nah, this girl has to go. She hasn't saved her game in like 2 hours. This player needs to have a miserable time." Oh boy. I forgot about that. It's been so long since I fought an ISIS. Ah, you missed. We can make him, we can bring him back stronger, better, faster, possibly sexier. Or die horribly. Okay, let's see. Everybody's alright. That was a lot of money. We got some revival gems, alright. No, not too bad. Okay, we are once again by the front door. You're once again by the front door. The strange maze that does nothing. Nice, a critical. Counter, how dare you? Pretty sure I've already been through this door, or maybe not, I don't know. I don't think I've been this there. I haven't touched this one yet. Let's see, down. I believe you find that. I believe in you. Find that save point. I'm glad someone believes in me. I'm dying, yo. I'm dying of frustration. Yeah, we can just Maybe we can just get out of here. This dude brings back his homies. Comes back with his homies. We're getting out of here. Go, go, quick escape. You'll find that save point at 4. Don't you dare, Dio. Alright, I see somebody wants to get his ass beat. Alright. Stream never ends. Well, technically, it's supposed to be over at 2, Desolate. It does have an end. And that is 2 my time, not 2 your time, because dear God, that would be 5 my time. Like me and Angela's next hike never end. Oh God, at some point you would just have to scoop me up from the trail. Never ending. At some point, you're gonna like look behind you. You're gonna find me on the ground in like the Peter Griffin pose. When he fell over, his arms at weird angles. That's gonna be me by the end of the stream. Zug never ending. I'll be in your wheelbarrow. Smart man. You're gonna need that wheelbarrow by the end of the stream. You gotta bring like a harness and just clip that in, and that's like part of your walk. And you were like, oh, that's novel. Running by your fellow hikers and they just nod at you in understanding. What was I doing? That's right, I was suffering. Yeah, like a bazillion of these MP noises. And thanks to all of that, I have lost my train of thought. I already stepped into that one, that was bad. Have I come back through this door before? It's just a dead end. Horrible, horrible dead end. And again, I already stepped on that one. I don't remember which one was the one I wanted. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Screw this. I got like 5 minutes out of the anti-demon field. I want my money back. I don't think I've gone through this one yet. Have I gone through this door? Everybody says no. Mind Scream, that's me internally right now. But you use Psycho Rage. Actually, that's way worse. How dare you? Oh, thank goodness it missed. Hey nerdy guy, how you doing tonight? Dio, if you are still awake, can you please give Super Nerdy Guy a shout out?
I heartily endorse this
thank you,
event
Dio.
or product.
Guys, if you're not following Super Nerdy Guy, you ought to. He plays a lot of stuff. He's been recently playing Super Mega Baseball 3. They made 3 of these games, possibly more. I don't know. You tell me, Nerdy. Go follow him. He's good people. He's very entertaining. He plays a lot of variety games. He does sports commentary, plays RPGs, indie games. He's actually making an indie game called Short Adventure. It's an RPG. If you like Final Fantasy, you'll definitely like Short Adventure. And there are 4 Super Mega Baseball games. I had a feeling there could be possibly 4, and I was correct. Don't mind me, I am slowly losing my mind over here with this Megaten game. Oh, okay, I haven't been here. Please let this end my suffering. A Short Adventure bootleg Final Fantasy VI. No. Short Adventure inspired by Final Fantasy VI. Okay, I'm somewhere new. Please, let there be a... Please, dear God, let there be a safe point near the elevator. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Androgynous Water, for believing in me finding a save point. It's been like 2 hours. Skip it! I'm not skipping the save point, you crazy Dio. I will come down there to your house. I don't care if it's 1:30 in the morning. I will bang on your door in frustration. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Water. But if you Google Short Adventure, it pops up and has an 8 out of 10 rating. Good stuff. Again, I should also mention, Short Adventure is free, like zero. All it costs you is time, and it's a good game. I streamed a bit of it, and since I streamed it way back, like last February, there's a ton of quality of life improvements. Also, unlike this game, you can save at any time. How about that? You can save it almost any time, and there are abundant save points. Oh yeah, it's free. Currently 9 chapters long, 30 hours, and more on the way. Exactly. How much more bang for your buck? It's like absolutely free. No microtransactions. No DLC unless there's DLC. The updates, it's all free and compatible if you have a Steam Deck too. Fortunately, I don't have a Steam Deck. Otherwise, I'd be able to play it on my lunch break at work. But I do not have a Steam Deck. If I had a Steam Deck, I couldn't fit that sucker into my backpack, my lunch bag anyway. Gotta have the smuggle pouch to get that out, get that by security. Someone was able to test that for me. Nice. All right, hold on. I made safe one. I need a minute. Man, this isn't even a 7-hour stream, and this game is exhausting. Before we go any further, we're gonna remember our mantras. How much Maka do I have?
Asphincter says what?
I had to compare the version you played last year against what I have now. It's like night and day. Yeah, there was so many changes. So many changes. Okay, we got Maka. We got so much Maka, but this is enough to get that super healing move. Yeah, it is. Hello. We can get vanity and salvation? I did bring more maca. Are you still providing a voice for your character? Oh yeah, I guess so. I can't say I'm very good at it, but I'll try. You want that yeah voice, don't you? The one that I was inspired by from American Dad. Roger Smith, look it up. that is the inspiration I am channeling for that character. Yeah. I'm tired and delirious. This game, there is a point when you play a lot of Megaten games, like a lot of Megaten in the same night. The save points are far and few between. The enemies are ridiculous, and you just slowly lose it. It happened. It's happening in Digital Devil Saga. It happened in the Raito Kuzunoa games. I imagine you being a female version of Brian from Family Guy. I would like to think. I would like to think that I'm way less of a piece of shit than Brian is. Like Brian, he started out as like the moral center in Family Guy. Like he had his flaws, but he was like the morality holding everything together. And then later on in the series, he just became a bastard. Not personality, but okay, good. But in voice type, that sweet, sexy monotone, is that what you're after? Okay, good. I'm glad voice top, because like Brian's a real piece of work. Let me see. So far, NGR is stupid. Stupid as in hopefully hilarious. Because let's recount real quick before I go any further and possibly get my ass kicked by this boss. Brian, again, started out strong moral character, very righteous, maybe a little bit of a typical annoying liberal type that, but as time went on, you found out that Brian was a racist. He says he's trying to do better with his racist tendencies, but I don't know about that. He blames it on his father, but I was like, I don't know, Brian, you're your own dog now. Possibly a pedophile. He's always said, like, you get older, but the girls stay younger. Definitely a sex freak. So it's like that part when a guy like Glenn Quagmire can fucking call out Brian, you be like, damn, Glenn's a fucking rapist, but he has a point about Brian being a piece of shit. And let's not forget, Brian's also a transphobe, so like, yeah, like, fuck what that character's become. Like, yes, he gets called out for it, he gets punished for it, but the Brian from early Family Guy versus what we have now, or from when I stopped watching that show, he's a bad dog. I'm sorry, that's a bad dog. So bad, in fact, that he died, but then people were like, nah, this Benny guy sucks. We need our Brian back. I thought they killed him off. No, he got killed off for like a couple episodes. The fan outrage was so fierce that basically they used time travel to bring him back. So Stewie did a thing with his time machine, brought Brian back, and for whatever reason, I think they killed his replacement, Vinny, off. We're not opening the door. So what I'm going to do is I could grind, but I'm not going to. Gotcha. I haven't watched it in years either. It's like every so often I'll see some of the new episodes and man, is it weird. I don't even know. Like Family Guy was always weird, but it's weird. Like, if you want to watch something from Seth MacFarlane, and that's weird, but not like weirdly mean-spirited like Family Guy, just go watch American Dad. Every time I check in with American Dad, it's still funny to me. Just watch American Dad. You skip Family Guy. Still don't get how Peter and Lois got together there. You're worrying too much about it, nerdy. Hot chick, ugly guy. Seems more wild than Homer and Marge. Again, hot chick, ugly guy. And then somehow it works. Like, despite all of that, they love each other. Don't think too much about it. You're thinking too much about it, nerdy. Okay, so me and Carmen, no, you're both hot. You're fine. Like, basically, The Simpsons and Family Guy doing that parody of like older sitcoms. Sitcoms that unless you go to certain channels for, even if they have them, I don't know. I have cable. I pay for cable. I don't watch my cable. I've got a cable box that's been sitting there needing to be installed since April, and I can't do anything on my cable. That's why I haven't watched the newest season of Rick and Morty. But I'm going to say back in the day when we had syndication, and my God, I'm going to assume that everybody in this audience who's still here is old enough to know what syndicated TV is, where you can watch these old shows from like, I don't know, the 50s, 60s, 70s, where they had that archetype for these family types that, you know, The Simpsons and Family Guy are playing off of, and that's the dead serious answer. So what worked then and what people accepted is like, when you think about it, for our standards of today and the good Lord year dystopia that is 2025, I think our standards have changed a bit. Here I am. It's like me doing media theory at like 1:43 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, let's have some skills, huh? Okay, so I am bringing my current party into battle, so I'm going to take off the skills that they're not going to need. Like, I'm not going to need Iron Stomach, not going to need Ingest Mana, and I'm probably not going to need Atma bonus. Typical Angie, this is why I run 2 blogs and 3 websites. I'm so mad that like I wish I had done more with like media in college. I already knew I wasn't going to get a job in my field. I would have gone harder into media analysis and all of that. Maybe I even would have studied film theory or something like that. It's tired. I'm tired. But yeah. Basically, I think it'd be nice one day. I think The Simpsons needs to end. I think Family Guy
Sphincter says what?
I think those shows have been running long enough, and I'm not going to say they should be taken out behind the barn old Yeller style, but like let them have a graceful final season where they wrap everything up, and maybe make room for the writers to do something else. Like maybe get some new franchises in there. I don't know. I know that people like to go what they're comfortable with, but at the same time, what is risk if you never try anything new? I was too obedient as a child, so I needed to do what I wanted. In college, now I got confused. Was it not watching these TV shows because we all remember that damn Satanic Panic? Anyway, moves. I think Surf has got a pretty good loadout on him. I don't know if I'm going to need any magic or not, but I have a good loadout here, but I'm going to replace Consume with Last Word. I wanted to play sports. My parents took me out of them. They said that they wanted me to be smart. Well, I mean, playing sports isn't a guaranteed ticket to success. Like, depending on how good you are, there's no guarantee that you might even make it in sports. But that said, you still need to go to college while you're playing sports, and you could have still got your education. Who knows how it could have gone depending on how good you were or not, but I guess I can see them wanting to play
Sphincter says what?
Mom finally admitted after 30 years that she wanted me to be a doctor or a lawyer, while my dad said he wanted me to do whatever I want. I don't believe him. Doctor or lawyer, that's a lot of debt, a lot of money. I would say that's definitely a field where you need a lot of money, or you're willing to take on a lot of debt. And you have to be committed to paying off that debt, or you could do like the Drew's path, him I'm currently right now going back to school. Somehow he got his place of employment to pay for it, though. A smart man. He is currently in school to become a lawyer at the tender age of, I guess he's the same age about me, at the tender age of 40 something. So it's not too late, depending on how much money you have, and if your employer is willing to pay for that. I would say go for it. You got the time, because he's definitely still working. He's definitely still back in school. So that is, oh boy, that's a lot. Everybody wants their kids to be something, and depending on the roll of the dice or how lucky you get, or if you break it in, or even if you have your career, there's no guarantee that it would go the way you wanted it to. Like, even if I got into my journalism career, you guys see how turbulent journalism is. You being freaking laid off every 5 minutes, and you're pretty much, a lot of people had to pretty much go indie nowadays. And now look at that. We're like 2 skips and a hop from like fucking state-run media. I'm 40 and playing child support until I'm 45. I can't really go back to school. Whoa. On the upside, you got 5 more years. At least there's an end in sight. Yeah, I would say the only way at this rate. Hey, I'm just looking on the bright side. If you're 40, that's only 5 more years of that.
Asphincter says what?
That's like you telling myself. Yeah, goodness. Anyway, yeah, it's getting late, so let me try and do that. But I say, however, the Drew did it. I guess the way to go would be to get your employer to pay for it. And see, Diorama, Dioran, Media, Patra, Ingest Mono, Patra, closing. I don't know what this, I don't know what this particular boss is packing, so I'm gonna put some Samakarm on him too. And we're gonna take Mi Patra into battle as well. She's got Megalodola. I'm derailing the stream a little bit. Unfortunately, unlike you, I'm not good at multitasking. I hear that stereotype that women are supposed to be good at multitasking. I am very bad at it. And I do believe when you multitask, you're not really getting one thing or the other done. Unless, like, whatever you're doing, they're so disparate that actually works and one doesn't stumble over the other. But yeah, let me get back onto this. Magic. Again, I've got. We're gonna replace that with last word. Stun, Albre, Valor, Mi Patra, Iron Stomach. Again, I don't know what this enemy is. I could look it up. Unlike me, yeah. You're stunned. You're definitely better at talking and playing the game and making progress. I get derailed easily. I have the attention span of like a puppy. Like, ooh, squirrel, jingle jingle. Oh, those are those keys? I think I do want mind charge. Alright, so we got Mind Scream. Mind Scream is pretty good. Not gonna need Consume. Comatose. What the hell is Comatose? Light damage. Charm Slash. Venom Fang, Devour, Hour. Insatiable. We got a little bit of Megiddo going on here, so let's replace that. Let's do Iron Stomach with Tarajaka. Could use more. Should have focused on more of those other skills. And what's the biggest danger to me? I think death would be the biggest danger, so I'm gonna take that and avoid death. Again, I don't know what the boss is. Yes, I could look it up and see what to do, but I'd rather not if I can help it. I made it this far. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, the guides for Digital Devil Saga are not that good. Even the top rated guide leaves a little bit to be desired. But let's go. Alright, before you do that, quick stretch, because this is going to be the last boss fight of the night. Gonna be the last boss fight of the night, and then I'm gonna call it again, because I said shorter stream because I had errands to run. Thankfully, a husband was kind enough to put away all the food while I streamed. I'm gonna go like lay down or some shit. I don't know. After this, I kind of don't want to be at the computer for a little bit. Replaying the Cyber Shaman's recorded message. I'm sorry, everyone. I remember everything now. I want you all to stay here. Please don't come any closer. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me, this is for the best. Goodbye. Thank you for everything you've done. That is all. Leave immediately. Can you just leave? My answer is no. Can you face immediate termination? Man, I still get, speaking of Megaten games, I get freaking PTSD from this damn snake. It's in so many Megaten games. You got this? There's a super boss in Shin Megami Tensei 5, and his name is Shiva. And he's hard enough by himself. You gotta be at like at least level 90 before you can even think about taking him on. And then he brings himself out, but then he can call his family. And his family, he dips on you. His family dips on you. And when you see this particular snake right here, that one over there, it'll fully heal him. And this guy has so much HP. There was like times when the snake got off a heal, and I was like, oh, hell no. And I just restart the fight. I just rage quit, and I was on that fight for hours. Hours. That was my entire day. I've only fought the super boss. Oh, hell no, D. I'm not. I did this. The super boss in Shin Megami Tensei 5 taught me that, yo, I don't think super bosses are worth it. Super bosses are all bragging rights. Snakey, I'd like to have a last word with you. Plus physical attack. Oh my god, look at all the turns it has. It's like a turn for each head. Bitch. Watch, and then it's gonna be all like, yeah, tower charging, cycle rage. Yeah. This snake in particular wants her dead. Alright, we got this. Once again, I would like to speak to your manager. I would like to have a last word with your manager. Yo, oh shit, that's a chef's kiss amount of damage right there. Okay, I feel like this is overkill. Really? That was it? All that? That's all you got? Yeah, let's do this. I got a bunch of them here. I can do that too. You snake demon. Really after Argel, aren't you? How you like that? How you like that, Snakey? That was funny. Yeah, I like it. Argela wasn't having that. Oh, she tried. A little bit of a pain in the ass.
Fatality.
Oh, a little bit. Personal vendetta against Argela it really does. Alright, I guess I'm gonna need the elements here. I decided to pick on Surf, huh? Oh, that's not good. kind of wondering if this wears off after all. I have forgotten. That's great. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to come back with something that nullifies status attacks. Of course he did. Yeah, I guess as long as you're stunned, the moves just won't work. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to put on anti-status effects. And if I don't have any anti-status effects, I'm gonna have to get some. Poor Heat is not prepared. That was nice. Let's see, I got roll one wire bite. Thanks for being wonderful. It's late for me, so I gotta get some sleep. Night all. Alright, thank you for stopping in, Water. Have a great night. Somehow he's still alive. Alright, sir, get your ass back in here. Alright, we may actually got a chance this time. Maybe. Again, trying to make sure, I don't take poor Surf out over here. Our poor boy isn't too stunned to use anything. Let's see. Somehow still alive though. Nice. I kinda wish it was like other games and they lose more turns. That power charge, it'd be the asshole about it. I guess I'll keep going as long as I can. Big fan of headbutts. Definitely big fan of headbutts around here. Go again, just attacking poor Gale. He'll probably survive this one. Just barely. Well, Surf's gonna have to be on healing duty. Oh, going after Argela again, huh? Let's see. That hurt. Hey, I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of these, well, this is the last dungeon, so I have to do something about the stun. These. That's unfortunately going to take her out. It's alright, well, unfortunately, Androgynous Water already went to bed, but, they believed in me, which allowed me to get past this boss fight. Despite all that bullshit, I somehow did it.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
And here's a save point. How merciful. Let's just save. Looked pretty easy. It was in the bag. Kind of annoying though. Super annoying because I am running really low on items. Would kill for a store. I'm gonna go back and. Alright, looks like this is kind of not a safe room per se. I shouldn't have to worry about being attacked in that other room. And made it, haha! Elevation is really high. Yeah, ridiculously high. Higher than most mountains. Actually, probably higher than every mountain on Earth, which,
Asphincter says what?
Not that I know what it means in this game. Wherever this place is from what I'm wagering, it's not real. This is definitely some kind of simulation or something. It's very weird. I don't have all the pieces together, but
Asphincter says what?
like 21k feet. That's like what, almost 4 miles, which explains why I've been in this dungeon for like 20 hours already. Yeah, I would say this is a simulation from what I'm putting up. This isn't the real world. I mean, I know this is a video game, but within the rules of this game, wherever this is taking place, none of this is real. See, imagine a tower 4 miles high.
Asphincter says what?
That's what planes fly at, exactly. But then again, I guess when you got a game where your characters transform into demons and eat other people, I guess towers that are miles and miles high makes perfect sense. We talk to everybody. Is this where are we at now? Let me talk to the party. That image is Sarah on the way. She was crying, yeah. You can't leave her alone now. Whatever. You must be suffering. Hold on, Sarah. We'll catch up with you, no matter what happens. Good old heat, Mr. Hot in the Pants Heat. We can't turn back now. Come on, Surf. HR would still like a word with you, Heat, about what you tried earlier. Their defenses are getting noticeably stronger. If we continue, then we probably won't be able to turn back. Let me think. something on your mind, or are you afraid? This is we've gotten this far, and receive the help of so many others. Don't forget that. I guess this is the point of no return. I think the game, topmost level, the game does let you know. The game does let you know when you reach your point of no return, so I guess that's it. Google says that your altitude in this game is 4.13 miles. Yeah, that's ridiculous. We're practically in the stratosphere at this point. So what I'm going to do is lower save point. I'm going to work. Not tonight though. Should be freezing and having a hard time to breathe. Yeah, again, this is a simulation. None of this is real. None of this is happening. I mean, it is happening, but I don't know if like their bodies are in the simulation or they're strapped to a machine. Honestly, the only person who knows the answer to those questions is Dio, and his lips are sealed. So what I want to do before I call it a night is I want to change their skills again, because I'm going to use this area to go and grind a bit, but I think we're finally to the end of the dungeon, and I think that is a clear point of no return. So I think this is my last time to grind. Strapped to the machine like the Matrix. Maybe, I don't know. This game has been pointing at like the fact that none of this is happening. I mean, these characters may already be dead. I don't even know. We want consume, devour, hour. I'm staying silent. The Dio here, he's already played this game and the sequel, Digital Devil Saga 2. Alright, and Gale. Let's see. Well, guess I'll leave that. And just mono, we want that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is, I guess for the next stream, I don't know when the next... Might be another, for all I know, it might be another month for the next, before the next, Slow Burn Saturday. So we're gonna call it a night here. We're a little over 5 hours, about 5 hours, 20 minutes. Looking at my calendar, an actual paper calendar on the wall. This upcoming Saturday, Mom wants to go see a movie with my stepdad, so we're gonna see a movie. Personally, I would love to go see the new Naked Gun movie. She's all like, man, I don't like comedy, and it's like, oh, you're such a drag. Don't watch your dang dramas and your religious Christian movies. Those suck. Like, I can't even watch a good comedy. On the 13th, I'm not sure what's happening on the 13th, but either 13th or the 20th, I'm gonna celebrate my mother-in-law's birthday, so we may be in Delaware. So realistically, might be as late as the 27th. I don't know. Might be another whole ass month before I come back to the next Slow Burn Saturday, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, a religious Christian theatrical movie? Is there one out? Because I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to end up seeing. God. God, I hope not. Again, I would love to go see that new Naked Gun movie. I don't even know if it's still in theaters, but I would love to go see Superman. But, oh no. Can't have that. Can't have it with something too much fun. I'm not sure what there might be. Who knows? I guess I'll let you know on the 6 how it goes. Anyway, my name's Angela, and I have been streaming Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga for Damage Control blog. It's late. It's 2 a.m. It's almost 2:30 a.m. If you guys have anybody you want me to raid, let me know. Otherwise, I guess I'll go see who's online. Out of everybody we're following. If you guys don't have any raid suggestions for me. There's quite a few people on. Oh, we got Virtuous Hobbs. How about I go raid him? Nobody has any objections. I'm gonna raid Hobbs. Let me see though. Make sure he's not leaving anytime soon. The final heist goes down tonight. No, he's quite deep in this game. That looks good. Alright, so we're gonna... you guys don't have anybody. Most of mine have went to bed. Okay then, let me do the sign off and we're gonna raid Virtuous Hobbs. He stopped in for like a hot minute. I don't know why my mouse is suddenly stuck. There we go. Alright, so let me do my sign-offs real quick. If you don't know who we are, again, we're Damage Control Blog. Find us at dcgameblog.com. We are a proper blog. We write about video games, pop culture, anime, technology, all that good stuff. New articles usually go up Monday through Saturdays. Usually Sundays are my streaming days, unless it's a slow burn Saturday. In that case, I'm streaming today, or it's a special holiday or something, and I may or may not be streaming that day. Definitely not streaming on Monday. On Labor Day, don't ask. You got your double weekend right here with the Slow Burn Saturday. If you want to get notifications when we go live, usually our streaming notifications go up a couple of hours before we go live, at least like 3 or 4 hours before we go live. Also, you can sign up for email notifications of when new articles go up as well, or add us to your RSS reader if you want to be one of the cool kids who likes arcane technology that still works better than any freaking algorithms that social media can give you. Go ahead and do that. But if you are on social media, we are on a couple places. You can find us on Mastodon at Damage Control Blog. We're one of the cool kids. We've been there since 2019, before anybody knew what a Mastodon was, other than the Woolly Mammoth or the Rock Band. You can also find us on Bluesky at Damage Control Blog. We cross-post to both, so other than special retweets or retweets or posts or skeets, you're not missing much by following us on either or both if you want. We have a YouTube channel. Go check us out at Damage Control Blog. Recently, YouTube hit us with the old insufficient channel history, which is bullshit because our channel's been around since 2010. Don't tell me we have insufficient history. So you help us out by watching some videos, watch some shorts, leave some comments, give us a thumbs up. If you're still watching on YouTube at this late ass hour, like and subscribe. You might as well. And we have a Discord where you can get notifications of when we do everything, when we go live, when we stream, when new articles go up, or if you just want to chat with us. And that's wild. Yeah, YouTube just gave us the middle finger. We're slowly crawling back, but my God, we didn't get a lot of views. The only things that actually got a little bit of traction on YouTube were our shorts, where before we got hit with insufficient channel history, sometimes our shorts would get like about 1,000 or so views. After that, it's slow to a crawl. We got like maybe a half a dozen views if we were lucky. And the only thing to break into the triple digits was my Raido Kuzunoa 2 short that I put out recently, and now we're back in the double digits, but we were in the triple and quadruple digits before that. So YouTube giving us the middle finger. I can't wait till they screw us over with age verification. Hey, your channel is 15 years old, but you still must be a minor, as if that makes sense. Like, who signs up for a YouTube channel when they're a baby? But whatever. Still waiting for the age verification hell to come out. But enough about that. Let's go raid Virtuous Hobbs. I am a tired lady. I'm going to probably raid him and run. Let me get set up first. we do that. Let's see. But Virtuous Hobbs, he's a good fella. He's one of the
Good night,
rare
everybody.
streamers who doesn't use bad language. His streams are actually family friendly as well. And where else do you think you got the Virtuous Hobbs from? But no deal, you won't be. You'll be having a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you tomorrow. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow to stream. How do you spell that? Lakia, Age True Blood, wicked hard Metroidvania style game. Expect lots of whammies. But for now, come say hi to Hobbs. He's a good dude. Let's send a raid his way. And if I don't see you on the other side of the raid, I will hopefully see you tomorrow night. If not, maybe in the future. Thanks again. And before I go, thank you to Rydia for the bits. I really appreciate that. Thanks everybody for stopping in and hanging out with me.